Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I will be traveling to Rio de Janeiro next week, so I decided it will be fun to run this little experiment and see how much Portuguese I can learn within this 1 week. I think I will be having about 1 hour of Portuguese every day. I work full-time and I can't really learn more than that. I also think I will have at least 1 class with the native, maybe 2 classes, but most likely just 1 hour class with the native at the end of this week. I will just pick somebody from italki and practice with them what I learn over the course of this week. I don't think I will be using Duolingo or any other language apps because I don't really have time for that. I think those are really great for some new non-European languages, but for a Roman language it's probably not that useful. Also, I feel like it would be fair to outline my current standing in Portuguese. It's not a completely new language for me. I have already been to Brazil and I studied it a little bit. I self-studied it a little bit actually. At that time when I studied it, I went to Rio for the 2016 Olympic Games, and so at that time I could understand about 40–50% of what people were saying and what was written. But it was already like 5 years ago and I never really spoke the language. I could never freely speak it. So I think this is what I will be focusing on this time. I really want to practice speaking because I feel like I understand but I cannot express anything in Portuguese, which is such an awkward feeling, right? So you might say I will be starting, I'm not a complete beginner, I will be starting like couple of steps further, but my speaking is very rudimentary and any skills that I had back then are very rusty right now. So I have a lot to learn again and learn completely from scratch. I think it's gonna be fun and we'll see in real time how it's gonna work out. First of all, I need to brush up my vocabulary and the verb forms, and this is what I will be doing today. I have this minilex compiled by Swedish polyglot Eric Gunnemark. So this minilex consists of about 500 words that help us understand about 80% of everyday speech by an average speaker. So I will be learning this. Well, actually, it is not a good idea to learn like the list, but I have no time, so I think I will just scan through it, translate it into Portuguese, try to remember what I already know, like brush up whatever words I already know, and try to learn the ones which are new. I will also take about 10 to 20 verbs to conjugate in different forms, and I also have this book which I used but I didn't finish it, so this is what I will be using as well. I don't think I will be listening to any podcasts or watch any movies. I have no time for that, and I think that passive production will not take me anywhere within such a short time, so I will be focusing on active production. So I will probably also write short stories about my day, my hobbies, and I will try to use this minilex in those stories. So in total for today I have, let's say, 100 words from the minilex, 10–20 verbs, and 1 lesson from the book. Let's see how long it takes me. Let's get started. Okay, that took me much longer than I expected. I will probably ditch the book starting from tomorrow. Okay, and the last thing for today is writing a short story. I think I will just write about my daily routine. That seems the easiest. And yeah, I will just Google whatever word I don't know, and then I will give this to a native speaker to check. Okay, let's start. What do? I wake up, obviously. Eu acordo às 6. I am probably saying it really, really wrong. I am sorry about my terrible pronunciation. What do I do after that? Eu tomo banho, obviously. Eu tomo banho às 7. Then eu não tomo café da manhã. I don't have breakfast at home. I am not sure if I'm spelling this correctly either. Café da manhã. Is it da manhã? Is it da manhã? Okay, let's check how to spell it. Breakfast, to have breakfast. Café da manhã. Okay. Café da manhã. Eu não tomo café. There is no O. Eu não tomo café da manhã em casa. Eu como. I eat, right? Comer. Eu como. Yes, eu como. Well, let's say at the office. It's not really the office, but let's pretend it's the office. How do you say in the office? Em escritório. In the office. No escritório. Eu como no escritório. I arrive at work. I come to work. I come to work. Eu venho no escritório às 8. Eu estou sempre atrasada. Venho às 8 venho às 8 well, let's say 15. Okay, how do you say 15? Numbers are the worst. 15. Às 8:15. Okay, let's say that I have lunch at 2. Eu tomo almoço. Is it to have lunch? Is it tomar almoço or ter almoço or something else? To have lunch. Oh, eu almoço. That's a verb. To call. Eu almoço às 2. Depois do almoço, I take a walk. I just had this. Take a walk. This is where we need the minilex. Maybe I can remember. Dar something. To give a walk. Eu dou. No, I don't remember. Pass something. Where was it? Yes, I found it. Dar passeio. Eu dou passeio no parque. In the park. no parque. Okay, this is terrible, but okay, let's have it checked first. You know what? I just learned the word stupid, and it's ironic how quickly I need it. Eu sou estúpida for not switching on the microphone, but I'm not gonna remake it, so sorry for the sound. As novelas brasileiras era muito conhecidas aqui na Rússia, muito. Quando eu era pequena, eu assisti muitas. Laços de Família, Avenida do Brasil, Por Amor, muito. Tem muitas novelas. Esqueço, sim, eu conheço essa palavra, mas quando eu falo, eu esqueço, sim. Por isso preciso praticar o converso. Let me show you a couple of things that I will be bringing from Brazil this time. I found this amazing spices place, spices and dried fruit. It's called Casas Pedro, and I will be bringing this pink pepper. I never tried it before. I don't think we have it in Russia, so I tried it here the first time, and it is super nice, super fragrant, very good. So I'm bringing this. It's really cheap too. Also, I will be bringing some coconut chips and some dried mangoes. Yeah, dried mangoes to cold, wintry Russia. That's a good pick. And also, I got flip-flops. I mean, you come to Brazil, you get Havaianas flip-flops. This is like probably the the easiest gift that you can get somebody. And I am bringing also a pair for my mother. So these are just several small gifts, small souvenirs that I will be bringing from Brazil this time. And of course there will be also fresh fruit. I think I will also bring some maracuya, some passion fruit, which I absolutely love. This is like one of my favorite fruit, and at this time Russia doesn't have it, so I will be bringing a lot for myself and probably for my friends too. And I think some mangoes will also be good. So I am going back. I am now in Amsterdam and I will be flying back to Moscow in like a couple of hours. I definitely did not realize all the language goals for this trip. I am kind of disappointed about it actually. I had told myself that I will be speaking more, which I definitely did not. I picked up several new words here and there, and I also practiced, learned better, remembered better the ones that I already knew. But overall, I don't think there was any progress. And I felt so, the worst part about it is that I felt so embarrassed every time I was speaking Portuguese. I think, well, because with all other languages, I first learned it more or less to a decent level, and then I went and talked to people other than teachers. But with Portuguese, I was learning it the children's way, you know, when you are thrown into the environment and you have to be able to speak like all at once, even if your grammar is not enough and you don't have enough vocabulary. So I found out that that is probably not the proper way to learn a language for me. I still need proper base to be comfortable to speak, and then I can improve in the environment. So I decided, well, I will try and work out a system. I will try and find time to work on my Portuguese when I get back home, and I will try to learn it systematically before going to Brazil next time. I definitely need a system, and this is what I will be working on when I get back home, and I will share more. See you next time. Bye!